Why you are serving anyone?
I don't know, satisfy a need or solution.
So if you analyze deeply, you are serving to serve yourself.
Really?
Yes.
Humanity and divinity are the either side of human life. So,
I think this one is very clear that humanity is the basic behavior and divinity is the internal state of the being. So Jesus Christ was divine in existence, but his behavior was purely human and humanity. Same with Buddha or Guru Vishwaspurti. They spent their whole life for humanity. But what was their state of mind? Divine state.
divine.
That is the thing.
So, is it safe to say to be a balanced human being, you should have both sides?
100%. And there is something beyond balance. This I will explain to you. Human beings can attain a particular level of happiness. If they attain more happiness, you must have seen person is so happy that he is crying. And you may have seen circumstances where a person suddenly was so happy, he lost his life. You must have seen. Okay, I will tell you situation. We have in India a lot of election. Election is a lot of pressure. Suddenly the minister came out of the train and he said, you won by 600,000 votes. You have done a miracle. He got a heart attack. There was a match in cricket. India versus Australia. It was very cut to cut. And India, one batsman played very nicely, like Sachin Tendulkar. He single-handedly, but he got a 6 and with 6 he won. The moment won, gone. Why?
Why? Okay.
Human beings cannot take sorrow beyond a level. If you do a torture to anyone emotionally, physically, he cannot bear after one level. He will die. Or he will break down. So that balance, what is that limitation? The limitation of plus, limitation of minus. If you want to go beyond the limitation of what you have as a human being of plus, you have to elevate your mind to that conscious level. We cannot say the level of happiness we have is the same what Christ or Buddha or Shri Guru Vishwaspurti have. No. Their level of happiness is much more. At that level, if a person reaches, he may leave his body quickly. So to bring to that level, there is a lot of discipline, training, good behavior, purity of heart is needed. When you make that capacity to that level, then your happiness level is so much that even if you have a pain in your body, it has no relation to your state. Like Jesus Christ was tortured, but he was not unhappy and he was not crying. He was still with a very healthy, happy human heart. Always devoted for the humanity. Why? But for you and me who have limited levels of happiness, we will break down.
Makes so much sense. So reveal the reality of the humanity, prevail the spirituality needed.
So reveal the reality of the humanity and prevail the spirituality. So go beyond the superficial or idealized states.
What are such examples?
Understand yourself first. Understand your state of mind. How many times you go plus, how many times you go minus. Why you go minus, how you can avoid minus. What are the hacks that you can adopt to go from minus to plus. It can be burning a small incense, can change your mind. Then do that. If you are, under the forces of mood swings, then you cannot achieve the higher states. Because mood swings the nature always goes plus and minus. So once plus, now it is minus. So what is the speciality in a human is, it has the capability to analyze. Okay, this is the time when I go minus and this is how I can manage to go to the upper and then go further upper.
The compound and complex of the entire species evolution is to be called the human.
I think this is again a very difficult sentence. So compound and complex of the entire species, evolution. So evolution theory that is given by Darwin is accepted by master. He says yes, this is right. But he says evolution theory does not apply to the human values, which means value of integrity, value of truth, value of love. He says humans have evolved from Stone Age, Ice Age, there were different size of the brain, different size of the body, structures. But he says, but the core values, did they evolve also in the same way? So there he says he does not accept the evolution theory when it comes to inner transformation. It is a very complex process as to how life evolved first time in earth to the time of human existence.
So is he saying the evolution theory is not complete?
Is not complete, correct.
Service for solace.
So I think this is the shortest line,
yes.
And you know the shortest line are the biggest and the more deepest. So again this is a very big sentence, service for solace. It has many meanings. So one thing is you are serving people to give them solace, to give them comfort. So the purpose of service is a customer centric approach. Why you are serving? Is to give solace. Now the other part is why you are serving anyone.
I don't know, satisfy a need or solution.
So if you analyze deeply, you are serving to serve yourself.
Really?
Yes. So if you are given a job to do and you are serving, the customer or your boss or your superior or your colleague will be happy. But if you analyze deeply, if you are doing your job sincerely, it will give a very good sense of satisfaction in your heart.
That is very big. That's very huge. Like, let's bring it very small.
Mm-hmm.
So, say you're at a gathering and somebody needs water. You go, you get them the water. Is that not service?
It is a service, yes.
How is that for you?
It is a service because there is a time 5 years back when you were also thirsty. Maybe not next to garden but next to the road, and somebody you said, okay, where can I get water? And said, okay, I'll bring it. It happens all the time.
So how does that interpret as analyzing it and realizing that it's for yourself?
Whatever activities we are doing, finally it is a service of one kind or the other. If you are going to office, it is a service. If you are taking your child to a school, it is a service. If you are offering the food to wife, it is a service. Imagine you are playing the game of football, you gave a pass, somebody else scored the goal. But you are serving the team for the success.
In the grand scheme.
And you will in your heart have solace. My team has won. There are many times you will see in a situation where the biggest of the players will say, I scored 2 goals, but I am not happy. And they'll say, why? You are a star, you are getting golden boot. He said, my team did not win. We lost the match. I scored 2 goals, but I am not happy. My happiness will be when my team wins. Even if I don't score the goal, it's okay.
So, reciprocal reflect, coordinative cooperation, and mutual understanding is helpful for human solidarity.
I think this is very important, that when we connect to people in society and humanity, reciprocal reflect. Like you are interacting with someone, there is exchange of ideas, information, feelings. You have to reflect why it is this way.
And then
reciprocate. So why it is this way? Is it that I am also contributing in the behavior of the other person? Like a mirror. If you make a monkey face and see in the mirror, you will see a monkey only. If you smile and see the mirror also smiles at you.
Could that be seen as, can we look at it in a way where we say that our attitude or our behaviors towards others or towards life directly reflects back on us?
Perfect.
So if you deal with somebody in a negative way, you would indirectly get negativity.
Yes. And not only when you behave or you speak, even when you think, the other person will know intuitively. Wow. Because your aura, your magnetic field will communicate to the other person. He is not happy about you. Only he is speaking sweet words. So this is how the whole nature connects. Even when you don't think the positive way, it will be known by people, even if you keep it in the mind.
And it's a lot stronger when you have an intuitive mind. When you've done your introspections and all of that, it becomes stronger.
It can be stronger, but intuition is not given to rare individuals. Intuition is a gift by God to everyone equally. It's only that somebody is with a disturbed mind, he cannot have intuition. But everyone has intuition. I can say, because I had a pet also, my dog also had intuition. I used to pray, and at the end of the prayer, when I am in a heightened state of mind, he would simply come and sit next to me. All the time. If the timing is after 10 minutes, he will sit. If it is after 15 minutes, 50 minutes, he will sit. So he exactly knows the time when my state is there that point. So it is with the trees also. The trees also like some people, and they flower fruits. And some, they fear from the person. And they try to retract back. They are not happy. But some say they are so happy that they throw their scent on the person. So intuition is not a unique functionality to even special supernatural beings. One has to be open-minded to establish a sense of mutual understanding for the right relationship to exist. I think we are done with the humanity.
Yes, we've finally come to the end of humanity, and there's a lot to learn with the entire book of humanity, and there's a lot to implement in our daily lives. So it's important that we take it line for line and actually see how this can enrich our lives, our beings every day. So we encourage you to really take the time to read the book, watch the videos along with it. I'm sure you would have questions. It's not possible not to have questions. It will come up even in your daily life, and we'll be ready to answer those questions. Just share it with us through our email address in the description link, and we will share answers with you as well. And don't forget, if you're interested in getting the hard copy or the soft copy of the book, we will share with you as well. Thank you for sticking with us till the end of humanity. See you next time.